Former Ceres High varsity boys tennis star Nolan McCaig has made a name for himself at the collegiate level. Nolan helped Midwestern State University-Texas secure a berth to the NCAA Division-II Championship tournament last week. McCaig's 6-4, 6-0 win over Alejandro Martinez propelled the number 16 Mustangs past number 38 Metro State Denver at the South Central Regional on April 30 in Wichita Falls. "There really wasn't much pressure," said McCaig, a freshman standout. "We all expected to make it there. We have a strong team. If we keep the right mindset, we can do really good things in the tournament." Nolan's straight-set victory in No.4 singles play gave Midwestern State University an insurmountable 5-1 lead. "It's an amazing feeling," McCaig said. "Winning that match gives me a lot of confidence going into the NCAA tournament. I started a little slow. I got into a groove in the second set and dominated. It's a memorable win even though it wasn't a tight match." McCaig improved to 16-6 on the year in singles action. He has an identical record in doubles. "I'm not satisfied with how I'm playing," Nolan said. "I know I can get better." Midwestern State University improved its overall record to 21-5. The Mustangs won Lone Star Conference tournament and regular season championships. "It's pretty exciting," said McCaig, who was named LSC Freshman of the Year. "Our team is doing pretty good. Our coach has trained us hard to get us to where we are. It's been a grind. The most enjoyable part is being close as a team. We're always together. It's been fun to get to know everybody." Nolan tops Ceres High's list of greatest tennis players. Seeded first, McCaig dominated all three of his opponents on his way to capturing the title at the 2017 San Joaquin Section Division-II Individual Singles Championships. McCaig defeated River Valley's Lou Deepball 6-3, 6-2 in the finals. He also collected victories against Oakmont's Marshall Comia, 6-1, 6-1, and Laguna Creek's Henry Huang, 6-2, 6-2. The experience of finishing in the top four three times including second twice at the section tournament fueled Nolan's desire to reach the pinnacle of his sport. McCaig won all 23 of his matches during his senior year. He claimed his fourth consecutive WAC singles crown. Nolan was voted conference MVP for the fourth consecutive year. McCaig's career record while starring at No.1 singles was 100-4. He had a perfect 63-0 mark against WAC opponents. McCaig led Ceres High to the San Joaquin Section Division-III crown in 2015. The Bulldogs also claimed 3 WAC titles and participated in the playoffs 4 times. Ceres High, 14-1, placed first in conference play with a near-perfect record in 2017. "My style of play is the same," McCaig said. "I'm able to get a lot of balls back and make other guys work harder. I'm willing to stay longer on the court than my opponents." Nolan was rarely tested in high school. "I have to push myself now to play my best tennis," he said. Midwestern State University will face Bluefield State, 16-2, in the opening round of the NCAA Division-II tournament today in Arizona. "Other teams should be scared to play us," McCaig said. Page 2 Jaquan Gardner doesn't put too much energy into thinking about the what-ifs. The 2014 Central Valley High School grad earned a full-ride scholarship to Division II Humboldt State following a remarkable 3-year varsity career in football. Diminutive in size as he stands just 5 feet, 7 inches, Gardner didn't receive any significant offers from DI schools prior to signing with the Lumberjacks. Jaquan could have attempted to join Fresno State's program as a walk-on player. "I'm happy where I'm at," he said. "It's just a great place to be." With Gardner leading the way, visiting Humboldt State upset defending Great Northwest Athletic Conference champion/17th ranked Azusa Pacific 62-41 on September 12. "It's a big win for us," Jaquan said. "I feel like our whole team played a great game. We executed. Everybody was focused. It wasn't a conference game. We'll see them again. Hopefully, we get another victory." For the second week in a row, Gardner earned NAC Offensive Player of the Week honors for his dominance on the gridiron. "We're focused on winning games and getting more national recognition as a team," he said. Jaquan turned in another record-breaking performance this past weekend. He carried the ball 26 times for a career-best 229 yards and 3 touchdowns. Gardner ripped off TD runs of 8, 22 and 51 yards. "He has a big heart, and our 5 guys up front love blocking for him," Humboldt State head coach Rob Smith said. "He is a tremendous talent. Last year we saw some of his potential, and over the first 2 weeks of this season, he has had back-to-back special performances." Humboldt State improved to 2-0 on the year and climbed to No. 25 in the American Football Coaches Association Division-II poll. Gardner currently ranks 3rd in rushing yards, 430, at the NCAA Division-II level. "I give credit to my offensive line," he said. "They're working hard for me. They make my job easy. I just get the ball and run." Gardner filled a key role as Humboldt State experienced a major turnaround last fall. The Lumberjacks compiled an 8-2 overall record and tied for second place in the NAC standings, 4-2, with Central Washington, 7-4, 4-2, and Western Oregon, 6-5, 4-2. Humboldt State dropped all 11 of its games in 2013. Jaquan was selected to the All-NAC second team his freshman year. He ranked second on the team in rushing yards, 607, touchdowns, 8, and carries, 88. He averaged a team-leading 6.9 yards per carry. Gardner caught 8 passes for 125 yards and 1 TD. He totaled 193 yards on 6 kickoff returns. "I'm having fun," Jaquan said. "Last year, I didn't know what to expect competing as a true freshman. With experience, everything slows down. We want to win conference championships. That's on our minds. That's our motivation." Humboldt State will play host to Dixie State this Saturday at 6 p.m. The Lumberjacks defeated the Red Storm twice, 50-3, 71-13, in 2014. "It should be a pretty fun game," Gardner said. Page 3 Jaquan Gardner downplayed his latest accomplishment. "It's a great honor to be able to rush for that many yards," the Humboldt State sophomore running back said. "But it's on to the next week. A win will help our playoff chances." All Jaquan did was rumble for a program record 305 yards during the Lumberjacks' 34-16 homecoming victory over 2-time defending Great Northwest Athletic Conference champion Azusa Pacific on Saturday. "After the game, I got to fire up the chainsaw," Gardner said. "It was pretty cool. I just want to help my team win. That's my main goal." Jaquan is truly a special player, Humboldt State head coach Rob Smith said. "Every opponent is game planning to shut him down, but he still goes out and gets the yards. Give credit to the offensive line and those blocking for him, and give credit to Jaquan." Gardner eclipsed Mitch Jones's single-game mark of 266 yards, which was set in 2000, in front of more than 8,000 fans. "Family members and friends were in attendance. Coach pulled me aside and asked me if I wanted to break it," said Jaquan, who made history when he carried the ball for the 36th and final time. "I said yes. Our offensive line and receivers, as usual, did a great job blocking. I'm excited about the win. That was our main focus. It's hard to beat a good team twice." Gardner was responsible for 4 of Humboldt State's 5 touchdowns. He scored on runs of 55, 5, and 14 yards. Jaquan even had a 66-yard TD pass. "It was a great play call," he said. "We practiced it 2 to 3 weeks before." Gardner was named NAC Offensive Player of the Week for the 4th time. "It's not individual recognition," he said. "I couldn't do it without my offensive line. They make my job easier. I'm just going out there and having fun." Humboldt State, ranked 10th in the nation, improved to 5-0 on the year and 3-0 in the NEC. The Lumberjacks will travel to Texas this Saturday to face number 11 Midwestern State. Gardner's totaled 1,050 yards and 15 touchdowns on the ground through Humboldt State's first 5 games. "We have a great team," he said. "We're working hard for each other. We all got the same goal. We want to win conference championship rings." Page 4 Ramon Corral committed to play football for Santa Barbara City College in April. The 2015 Ceres High grad started training with the Vaqueros during the summertime. "It's another level of intensity," said Corral, a 6'4", 270-pound lineman. "I need to get faster and stronger. The goal is to earn a scholarship to a 4-year school." Santa Barbara City College opens the 2015 season at San Bernardino Valley on September 5. The Vaqueros compiled a 7-4 overall record and qualified for a bowl game for the first time in 17 years in 2014. "It's very demanding out here," said Corral, who will contribute at tackle on offense. "Every day, we have position meetings at 2 and practice at 4. I'm up for the challenge." Corral started on both the offensive and defensive lines during his 2-year stint with the Bulldogs varsity squad. Ceres High finished 2-8 in 2013 and 3-7 in 2014. Corral garnered second-team All-Western Athletic Conference recognition this past season. Ramon totaled 28 tackles and 21 half sacks. "We wanted to change the culture of Ceres High football," Corral said. "It's not a huge improvement, but it's a stepping stone. Everybody had fun." Ceres High upset Central Valley 24-7 during Corral's senior year. Victory eliminated the Hawks from playoff consideration on the final day of the regular season. Ceres High also ended a 7-year losing streak versus Central Valley. "That's one of my favorite memories of my high school career, beating Central Valley and going up to the front office and seeing the trophy," Corral said. "I'm glad we got the trophy back." Corral played in a pair of Prep All-Star football games during the summer. Ramon collected 3 tackles and 1 sack as the North shut out the South 15-0 in the Rotary All-Star contest on June 26 at Golden Valley High School's Veterans Stadium, a late addition to the 42nd annual Lions Club All-Star Game. Corral made 2 tackles in the South's 51-38 triumph over the North on June 13 at Tracy High School. "It felt good to represent Ceres High School and the city of Ceres," Corral said. "The experience to connect with other players was the best part. I was surrounded by a bunch of talent." Corral lives in an apartment, along with 3 other teammates, several blocks from the college. The drive from Ceres to Santa Barbara took 5 hours. "It's a very beautiful place," Ramon said while talking about the campus. "It's right on the beach." Corral teamed up with quarterback Brad Bussar for 3 seasons at Ceres High, including 2 at the varsity level. Ramon blocked for Brad. "I honestly think he'll move on to a 4-year college," Bussar said. "He works hard. He's a great teammate. He's the type of guy that makes teams better. I've played football since I was 8 years old," Corral said. "It's a very special game. It's mental and physical at the same time. Not everybody